Hello, this is Mark with Beep to Bleep. I'm going to be taking a look at the new VRTK, or not new, but VRTK examples, just to kind of run through them. I'm using current 5.5 Unity. I tried 5.6 and it failed to render the controllers at all. So I just fell back to 5.5 and wanted to see. Okay, so I got play area here. I think this is standard Steam VR stuff. I have only done Steam VR and VRTK. I have not done the Steam camera. Let's see. Maybe I should have pointer. Controller events. Simple pointer. It is throwing some errors about a fallback SDK, so maybe this isn't working either. Oh crap. Now in 5.6 I wasn't even seeing the controllers render. It looks like here they're not acting. I have no idea why these are not working together. Well, maybe I'll just jump back to 5.4. Yes, I have 4 versions of Unity installed. Let's do the 3rd time I've done this. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to do this through the asset store. Now, I saw on there, on VRTK's suggested, they said go get it from the GitHub and then import it and then do Steam VR. So this time I'm going to do this one first, then Steam VR. Not throwing the errors now, so let's see. Try basic teleporter. Nope, still nothing. Yep, same thing. SDK manager. Oh, nope. Oh, let's dump at least back to 5. 5 at least. need to figure out what this fallback stuff is, so. Have you selected a valid boundaries SDK in the SDK manager? If unsure, take the game out of VRTK in edit mode and select boundaries SDK from drop-in. Oh, okay. I just need persist on load, I guess. Weird. Okay, let's go ahead and try this in 5.6. All right. Okay, so that didn't throw any errors, but I don't see any controllers, so this is not good. Let's pull this up. So the controllers are there for a second, if you noticed, right up until I tried to use them, so let's try this again. Okay, controllers disappear. Okay, so we're just dumping out of 5.6. All right, simple pointer. If you hold down touchpad, you get a pointer. If you touch the ground, it goes green, sky red, ground green. Okay. Teleport. All right, so you can teleport to green things. Step up a ledge, you don't fall. Teleport up a wall, you go to the base of the wall. Okay. It's object grabbing. It's right at the edge of my space. Grip button snaps it into me. Yeah, gotta be real careful. So that one highlights, this one changes color. Cool. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good grab. Right at my boundaries, so. Not sure what's really supposed to be going on here. Using a door. That's all strange. Oh, this is giving me up heights. Got it. Alright. This was height adjust teleport. I'm pulling the trigger, which is causing it to spin. Sorry, you can't see that. So they all act a little differently. Every single one of those was a different combination of grip or trigger and would stick or release. So they were, I think, just a bunch of examples of So on my right hand, I have on the touchpad this Bayesian, I guess. Here I've got it perfectly straight. I can go as far as I want. I reached the end. All right. Maybe I don't need this persist on load thing. So it goes black when you hit the edge of the blue stuff, and the green stuff doesn't do anything. Interesting. So it won't let me teleport to an area where any bit of my play space intersects an item, making it to where you can't actually run into stuff. Actually gonna make this really pretty challenging to if your play space was bigger, you would not actually you'd have to physically move yourself. Okay, yeah, that's what you'd have to do to reset it in different directions. Okay, so that is non-height adjusting, so I fell off. It dropped me down, and when I went back, it faded me out. It's interesting. Try something, see if I get low enough. Yeah, okay, so I can get underneath. If I go up, it fades to black. Cool. Okay, so this one sticks to the hand. This one is immediate. Oh, no, they're both the same. Okay, so the green ones snap. The green snap. Oh. Oh yeah, and it snaps in direction too. Interesting. So this one shoots a capsule for some reason, which doesn't slide very far. This one shoots a ball, which will worse. Touchpad axis control. All right. So it looks like both controls do the same thing. Yeah. So both controllers do the same thing. They both kind of just drive this thing. Oh. And they've got trigger to jump. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, sorry, I should maximize on play. You guys aren't seeing as good as you should. Okay. So this is haptic, let's see. Okay, when I hit... Just getting a little bit of rumble when hitting things. Not entirely sure why. Oh, you can vanquish these. If you hit them hard enough with the sword, they die, and then you get a little bit of rumble. Alright. Does not feel very good, not only from a motion sickness perspective, but also just like it's not responsive for some reason. All right, 90 frames per second. And now I'm dropping. See, is it CPU or GPU? I'm sure it's CPU. Look away, it's bad. Or look away, it's fine. Look back, it's bad. So over here, let's see. I get GPU. Most of it is other, which usually means it's waiting on the CPU. Turn it back around. It gets all over the place. The actual rendering is taking a while. Shadow depth. So yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. Well, that was cool. Interacting with pointer. So this is a toggle, this is a continual. I can teleport around. So I think this one's just meant to show it can be a teleport and I can still interact with it normally. Those are interacted with by the pointer only. Push teleport. Alright. This is height adjusting teleport. Alright. Let's just say you can teleport onto whatever. But you don't want to do that. Interacting with joints. Okay, so. This one's on a string. This one's normal. This one falls off real easy. All right. Oh yeah, that's the thing is it doesn't know where your feet are, so when you move your head around, it's a lot like you are actually, you know, yourself. You know, like, oh, I fell down. No, you didn't. You just moved your head. So this is the same thing, except it's got real garish teleportation icon. But, you know, it's just an example of what you can do. Child of controller on grab. Alright. This is a button. This is a slider. I'm not using anything with. Neither one of these need buttons pressed. That's my wall. So this is any amount you want. This is distinct segments. Just turn it however you want, but it only switches on distinct segments. These require so this is just something I can bump into. Alright, so it's just a bunch of buttons. This is our controls. Force fold object. So this means, so this is something I can't get rid of. My hands, they are stuck. There's nothing you can do. So you pull a trigger, and then you appear in a various spot. Okay. So holding grip, trigger, and trackpad, I can move a little bit. I don't know how it's not natural locomotion. I don't know how that's supposed to be working. So the way this is working is, what the hell? So I can look with my eyes where I want to teleport. After I touch the right touchpad, I look where I'm looking. Okay. Now this one is controlled by the left touchpad. And then, oh man. And I can teleport to where it's aiming. I'm rotating it with my thumb. But yeah, that's freaking impossible to use. This is at least easier. Now, it's still a lot easier to use. Ah. Oh yeah, because you're trying to adjust two things. So what happened was I stepped off the ledge. I stepped off the ledge because I moved my feet. I was moving my feet to make myself more acceptable to the teleport. Those actually aren't bad, those custom controller models. It's like they're trying to limit me. Let's see, what is this called? Teleporting in nav mesh. Oh, so only where the nav mesh is baked. Oh, that's not bad, because that would let you bake out nav mesh for the AI and not let the player go someplace where I can't seem to. Oh, okay, whoa. So you're using the left touchpad, and then you're using a trigger. Oh, strange. I'd much prefer, actually. Let's see if real keys did anything. No, real keys don't. Alright. That's one way to deal with Unity's UI. Unity's UI is freaking ugly though. Alright. Not entirely sure what this is meant to convey. Oh, let's let it bake real quick. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. I was pretty splayed out. Too bad I didn't have the camera for that one. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so this is just a teleport where there's a couple frames instead of just blinking. So each one of them's a light. Okay, let's try this again. So the reason this hits frames so quick is there's a bunch of dynamic lights. And it drops. Sure what that's meant to show. No idea what this thing is, but all right, now for the big thing about this new version. So it goes where you're looking. Doesn't matter where your feet are, of course. It's mostly based on arms. Okay. Oh yeah. Doesn't care where you're looking. If a touchpad is down, so it's based on your arms moving. So it's not based on your head moving, like the freedom locomotion. That's too bad. So the second controller can slightly impact this item. So this one just grows it. That's kind of cool, actually. All right, and that's it. That's all I've got for the VRTK examples. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna dump out of this and maybe take a look at Bruga. Maybe take a look at some of my games later and think about them. But for now, service. I'm just gonna stop streaming. Thanks for watching.